Yo, what's up guys, I'm back on a review here. This time we have this Cristiano Ronaldo 90 rated review. Now, every single year I always want to try Ronaldo and Messi out, just to see how messy they are, see how good they are in the game, and especially since it's one of their last years of probably being quite good on FIFA. I thought, you know, I might as well give him a go. So he's 6'2", got high-low work rates, he's got a third foot, the right foot with the 5-star skills and the 4-star weak foot. In the 16 matches I played with him, I got 16 goals and 0 assists, but I'm pretty sure I played a few more after that as well. On preferred position, so he can play the striker and the centre forward role. Can't play the left wing for some reason, even though he played a lot of his career at Real Madrid at left wing, which makes no sense to me personally. But with that being said, he's got 81 pace, 92 shooting, 78 passing, 85 dribbling, and 75 physical. So still looks quite meta even at this stage of his career. I decided to play him in the 5-1-2-2. Now this is very, very meta if you have quite like players like Ronaldo or Haaland. A very aerial threat, and it just works so well. As you see in some of the clips, I like cross the ball in with my fullbacks, and especially if you D-pad instructions, if you want to see like custom tactics on that, I can show you them if you want. But the D-pad tactics, you can send the wing backs forward, even on stay back, and the bomb forward, cross the balls and get the ball to Ronaldo's head, and obviously it's one of the most lethal aspects. But I'll speak more about that after on the positive and negative side of things. If you do enjoy the review or want to see more, please do subscribe. It generally does help the channel a lot. But I've got nothing more to say, so enjoy, and I'll see you after. Peace. So on to my overall thoughts about this Ronaldo card. Now, in the 5-1-2-2 meta, he is so good. Like, you don't really need his pace at all that much in it. You literally just need his air ability, a bit of skills, and his shooting, obviously. And since he's got the shooting on both feet, is so deadly. So we'll go through then. So the 5-star skills don't come off that nice for this card, purely because he's got that low agility and the low balance, which is why I tried to boost it. But generally speaking, they still come off, and he's still performed them quite nicely, especially like the last skills and stuff like that. So it still is quite nice. The weak foot for me genuinely feels like 5-star. It's such a good weak foot, especially with the high finishing and high composure. It just rockets it on both feet and has really nice attributes to have. Now, as I said, the pace, to be honest, it's quite slow. On the lengthy meta on the PS5, it's actually not too bad, but generally speaking on the PS4, it is a little bit slow. You're not really going to be using it too much, especially if you're going to have the like work rates as the high-low and you're having on stay forward. He's not really going to be using that pace too much, just to be using those 1-2 passing and just getting through on goal. Next one is his shooting. Now this is just world class, like so good. Honestly, one of the best finishers I've used this year. I don't actually think he's the best. Personally, I feel like, I don't know why I feel like Messi's was better overall. Maybe because his finesses are better and stuff like that. But he has more of a predictable aspect than Ronaldo, because Ronaldo has the skills. But as I said, all the shooting attributes so good about this card, especially stuff like the shot power. Now the passing for me, quite adequate to be honest. This is why I put the engine chem cell on him. Generally really average. If you're going to play the 5-1-2-2 like I have, you do need kind of high passing. Just switch it out to the wides if you get pressed heavy by the big centre backs. The big lengthy centre backs are really annoying this year. So you need to have good passing to switch it fast. And it doesn't really, but it's enough to get you through. Now, the dribbling attributes, so the agility is quite low in this card. The balance is a little bit unfortunately low, especially as his strength's not really the best, and same with the aggression. But with that being said, he still can hold off a few players with that strength. Now, the reaction's obviously top-notch on this card. The composure is one of the best in the game. Generally, he's got ice in his veins. The dribbling stat is not bad, considering he's got the low agility, and the ball shot's very good. Now, this for me is my favourite part about Ronaldo, and this is exactly why I play him in this formation. His aerial ability is probably second to none in the game, maybe possibly Van Dijk, but you're not really going to have Van Dijk in that many positions where you can head the ball with him, except from corners. But honestly, he's better than Crouch, he's better than Haaland in the air. I will say that with a fact, because I've used both of them. He's so good. That 95 jumping just allows you to leap up with anyone, and then 90 head and accuracy is perfectly good enough as is. But if you do put the Architect Chem style on him, because you're on PS5, it'll even boost that jumping even more, which will just make him a salmon. Now, onto my player traits. Now, he only has the, I think it's the outside the foot shot trait, which is not bad to be fair, but I kind of wish he had the finesse shot trait. It's a little bit annoying. But that's all my overall thoughts. Now I'm going to overall scores. So, on to overall scores then. Now, first for me is the pace. Now, overall for the pace, I'm going to give it 7.5 out of 10. This was on the PS4 side of things, with the non-lengthy meta. It was a little bit slow to be honest, but with the lengthy meta on the PS5, he was actually quite fast, so probably more like an 8 out of 10. Now, the shooting for me, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I do think it's good, to be fair. There's not really too much I can fault about it. It just doesn't really feel like a 10 out of 10. I can't really give that at the start of the year, because there'll definitely be better cards out there. But 9 out of 10 is still respectable. Now, the passing for me, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. It's generally not bad, but it's not amazing. As you see, he got 0 assists for me. So that kind of shows that he doesn't really get too many assists or doesn't pass the ball too much, and when he does, it probably goes to defenders, unfortunately. Now, the dribbling for me, so overall for the dribbling, I'm going to give it 7 out of 10. Now, he's got some good attributes, like the composure, like the reactions, like the 5-star skills, but he does have the low agility and balance this year, and it does make him a little bit hard to use in and around the box. Now, for the physicals for me, the stamina's decent, considering he's got the high-low work rate. That doesn't matter. The strength, not bad. The head and accuracy and jumping are insane on this card. So overall for the physicals, I'm going to give it a 8.5 out of 10. Don't think I can give it a 9 purely because he's got low, like less than 80 stamina. But generally speaking, those physical attributes are really good. Now, overall score then, I'm going to give him... Now, I think I prefer Messi over him, to be honest. I think I gave Messi a 9.5 out of 10. I'm going to give him a 8.5 out of 10. I don't think he's anywhere near as good as Messi this year, but he still has that air ability and different attributes than Messi. Like, Messi has that dribbling, that finesses, but he has the air ability and stuff like that, so it just depends on what card you really. And value for coins, so he's coming in at around 480k, which I do think is a little bit extortionate for how good he is. So overall for the value for coins, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. I do think he's still good. He's still got the Prem link, still got the Portuguese link, but overall I feel like there's a lot better cards with value for coins, to be honest. But that's all for my viewers. Always, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do subscribe. It genuinely does help the channel a lot. If you want to see anyone in particular, let me know down in the comments down below. Or if I can do anything better for the next video for you guys, maybe turn the music down or something, I don't really know. But if you've got any suggestions, let me know down in the comments down below. But I've got nothing more to say, so I'll see you in the next video and peace out, guys.